Sounds like a conspiracy, Judge. Open a case file.
Nice. Okay, I like this. I like that we are like adding on to what we have via solving the prior mini cases. What? We're just offing her now? No. Oh, come on, please at least wait till the trial is over.
Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access to the phones you have been using to record your progress. Would you like me to save your progress now?
I mean, okay, but I'll save in a different file. I don't actually think I can, like, complete the trial today. Maybe? I think my recording program will give out if I go over an hour and a half, so let's just keep going and at least complete this one here. Henry's demonic possession. A decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and allowing demonic corruption to spill out into the world. The area around his apartment was sealed off and became the dead zone. During his arrest, he killed the Syndicate's exorcist, Ray's bloodlines. For the last 10 years, he has been contained and sedated in the desolation cell with inhibitors. But the murder of Gray's bloodlines is a separate case, I think.
Investigator! Starlight has logged Henry's possession a decade ago as a case file related to the murder of the Council. Is Starlight being overzealous, or do you believe there's something there that warrants investigation? Was someone else involved with Henry's possession and the demonic invasion that spelled doom for the island?
Okay, clearly not Henry. I think we accuse Yuri here. Yeah, there's nobody else. I think it was part of Carmelina's conspiracy, absolutely. Since Carmelina is the one to have a motive to, like, destroy Henry's family and utilize him at the same time to put this island on the countdown. But still, it has to be Yuri. But still, let's just take a quick look here. Yeah. The only stuff we have here is that he was a bad boy even before possession. So, Yep. He has to be our book supplier. It's weak, but... Accuse? I mean, I cannot accuse Carmelina here. Even though I believe she is the endpoint, but let's accuse Yuri here. I don't think we'll actually, like, solve this case. I think Yuri will be declared not guilty at the end of this, but maybe we'll get something new out of this.
I believe Yuri pushed Henry down the path to possession.
Insufferable.
I thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You've got nothing on me. Sadly, that's the truth.
Show me your truth.
Henry told me a stranger supplied him with the tome that would lead to his possession. Someone took a shine to him and slipped him a restricted text.
What are you talking about?
And you think it was me? You're a joke. I had nothing to do with this.
Don't be snide with me.
I don't consort with citizens.
You'll need better evidence than this.
Show me your truth.
Crime cannot hide.
Yuri accessed the vault that contains the book on demonology. I believe Yuri took books on demonology and gave them to Henry, preying on a vulnerable mind and pushing him towards communicating with the gods. The plan was for him to become possessed. The plan?
You don't know me.
The freak wouldn't know a plan if she saw it. She's just making up stories and you're going along with it.
Pathetic.
Exile caused her brain to rot. You're letting the freak fool you with lies, speculation and fiction.
Don't test me.
The plan will become clear in later case files. There's a conspiracy at play and I need you to trust me.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. That is exactly the point. We cannot declare him guilty now.
If I get this wrong, you can reverse the conviction. I'll go back to the Idlelands and Yuri can walk free. Someone committed the crime to end all crimes, and the path to the truth is a winding one.
How dare you?
We cannot go on trust. This is not justice.
Do not dare to lecture me on justice. I am justice incarnate. The court trusts the investigator.
Yeah, we should probably slap him with a pending or something. Like a review pending or something like that.
Show me your truth.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Inside a safe in Henry's apartment is one of the forbidden tomes of demonology from the library vault.
The Grimoire of
What are you
Majida.
talking about?
What's that got to do with me?
Which book? The Grimoire of Majida. A frightful tome. How did a citizen come to obtain one of the restricted texts?
Show me your truth.
Okay, and now I have a problem. Did I actually miss something here? Like, did I fail to obtain evidence?
I've nothing to present.
Okay, yeah.
The court finds
Oh.
Yuri guilty.
Oh, we find him guilty anyways. Okay, I thought the case was pretty weak.
I will be on the next council.
This is unacceptable. I pretty much agree with him there, even though I think he absolutely did it.
Do you know who I am? I have been chosen. I will be on the next council. This freak has taken away my destiny. I will burn the syndicate to the ground.
I am the leader.
Yuri, be quiet. No, I am the blessed servant of my goddess. I was destined for greatness. I helped you, and now I'm going to die.
Craft is its own reward.
These are the ravings of someone deceived by a god that has been caught out.
I don't like this.
Is this true, Yuri?
What are you talking about?
She promised me a seat on the new council and to retrieve Enchanted Blue from the real world.
Yeah.
Do your job.
Nonsense.
Insufferable.
I got Henry the books on demonology, set him down the dark path. The plan needed the island to end. Henry provided the answer.
Okay. We actually should read those. Yuri exits the forbidden demonology area. Leading in the... Okay, it was nothing important. But I cannot access Starlight here, so... This is important.
The truth lies within a conspiracy.
I wonder, is Yuri dead now? Since he's very much important for later cases.
Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, one more. The murder of Gray's bloodlines. Which we can pin on Carmelina pretty decisively. Grace was our chief exorcist and Henry was convicted for her murder, which he allegedly committed during his arrest. One Last Kiss seems to think she was set up to die.
Grace Bloodlines was murdered 10 years ago. I presided over the trial. I saw the sun's light cast the shadows from the terror and leave only truth visible.
Cautious, the truth.
The truth may still be in the shadows. Do those terrible events from a decade ago have a link to the tragedy of last night? I investigated it at the behest of One Last Kiss. Who is One Last Kiss?
I have a bad feeling about this.
The ghost of Grace Bloodlines. She is on the islands. A ghost of a murder victim 10 years ago is on the island?
Who would benefit from a crime like these?
Is that so hard to believe, Judge? Can you prove you are who you say you are? Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sands, satellite.
Confirmation, Gray's bloodlines, unique blood code.
One Last Kiss asked me to find her resting spot. I unlocked her blood vial and she confirmed the code independently. It is so nice to see everyone again. What do you have to do with the murder last night?
Laughable.
I was murdered 10 years ago, allegedly by Henri, who everyone here would have you believe is the council murderer.
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
It makes you think, doesn't it? What if the two are linked?
One Last Kiss asked me to investigate her murder. She believes there is more to it than the official version of events. Do you suspect her?
Her? No.
No, I believe she is a victim in all of this.
Well done, investigator. You have seen the truth clearly.
Paradise gets even more bizarre. The trials continue. Lady Loved Eyes, drive us along the highway of truth.
I believe it was Carmelina. Yeah. Carmelina sent a message to Akiko to leave Grace unattended with Henry. She forgot to encrypt it. Hidden photo. Yeah, the marks, and we have confirmation it's from a wedding ring. Carmelina used to wear a wedding ring and when she was married to Witness. And she is one of only 2 people there who could have done it. We cannot accuse Akiko here, since we are talking about the actual murder. So let's accuse Carmelina. She strangled her.
Crime cannot hide.
It was a conspiracy with her and Akiko, but still, Carmelina did the strangulation.
I believe Carmelina was the architect of her murderer.
This is nonsense. You have no evidence.
Show me your truth.
Okay.
When Henry was arrested, Grace was meeting with Carmelina. Carmelina requested to accompany Grace on the exorcism. This is unusual, as it would place Carmelina in an unnecessary amount of danger. It may be unusual, but it doesn't prove she's the perpetrator.
We have achieved perfection.
Of course it doesn't. The investigator is trying to prove a fantasy.
No, I'm trying to construct background.
It may have placed me in danger, but the pursuit of knowledge sometimes requires risks.
Show me your truth.
While Grace and Carmelina were en route to Henry, Carmelina sent a message to Akiko. She instructed her to leave Henry and Grace alone together. This message was intercepted before it was scrubbed from the server. Carmelina forgot to use encryption. Architect!
Craft is its own reward.
I have no recollection of this. It sounds like a fabrication.
Show me your truth.
I found a photo of Grace's body that had been excluded from the report. It was hidden on the barracks server.
Okay. I hope she's going to present all the other evidence in Akiko's column as well.
It showed the strangle marks on Grace's neck. Doomjest took a look at it and suggested that they were done by someone that wore a wedding ring.
Is this a fact? Or a
Carmelina
trick?
wore a wedding ring at the time when Grace was killed. I suspect that Carmelina killed Grace when Henry didn't step up and do it for her.
We have achieved perfection.
This is tenuous, isn't it? Anyone could have caused that mark, couldn't it?
Doctor?
This is bad.
It is my firm opinion that this was done by a ring worn on the wedding ring finger. Bruising can contain very detailed information.
This is nonsense.
Preposterous. The doctor would say anything to a pretty face.
What?
Back off, architect.
How dare you?
Leader.
We'll see about that.
Why would Architect Carmelina have killed Grace?
Got it.
Yuri gave Henry demonology books. Henry was being set up to end the island and possibly be scapegoated for the murder of the council.
Got it.
A dead exorcist means that the demon in Henry would still be around and useful when it came time to pin the blame on someone from last night. When Henry didn't kill Grace bloodlines, Akiko stepped in and framed Henry, giving him a history of murder. This sounds like a conspiracy, investigator. I believe so, Judge. Very well.
Do your job.
Absolutely not. This is a farce.
Hold your tongue in the halls of justice.
Show me your truth.
Okay. I would have liked if we went into all the stuff with the wrong sigils again, and how Akiko was there but couldn't have done it, but was like asked to leave the room. How she broke procedure that time as well. I kind of don't like that we didn't go into that.
The court finds Carmelina guilty.
Okay. Yeah, weird.
Grace Bloodlines was murdered by the hands of the architect.
So this is the truth. Thank you for your work, investigator.
I beg your pardon?
What? How dare you?
It is cowardly.
This is nonsense. This trial is over.
This is nonsense.
Henry will be executed and the freak will be sent back to the Idle Lands.
This is my courtroom. I am justice incarnate. You do not have the authority to end the trials. You have been found guilty. You will receive your punishment. The trials continue.
Yeah, come on, let's continue. I'll make a long episode out of this. Okay, who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? The first Holy Seal that protects the Council is made up of 2 high-ranking God Justice Marshals. Fearsome warriors trained to neutralize potential threats to the Council. Who killed them and how? Really putting out all the difficult ones first. It has to have been Akiko. She was there, she provided them.
Last night, the talent hand of death reached our first Holy Seal guards. They were butchered at their post. Who snatched the life from them? Was it the accused? Or is there another truth skulking on the periphery of our knowledge? They were elite marshals and gave their life guarding our beloved council. How were they killed? And why?
The truth of last night breached several days ago. Both are important.
Paradise feels...
I will show you the truth. Investigator, please review your case files and confirm who you wish to accuse.
Since the breach 2 days ago isn't related to the 2 martial guards. Yeah, I pretty much wish to accuse Akiko. She was there, she provided them. Doesn't match. We're supposed to be stationed there. The marshals. Akiko claims Starlight made a mistake. Yeah, Akiko's sword is battle damaged. It has Nyx on it. She has to be it. And Akiko told me that the blade Henry took from her is new and unused, giving it a perfect blade. But her backup sword is nicked. And that's what she used, because the perfect blade was in Henry's hands.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
The Grand Marshal holds the answers.
I'll kill you!
Nerachito, you're out of your mind!
Good to see you too, Akiko. Nice that you're still among the living.
Esti plin de rahat. You dare accuse me of murdering my own marshals? Esti bolnaf.
Show me your truth.
Okay. First, I want to place her there. Yeah, Akiko's alibi broken.
Akiko's alibi has been broken.
Show me your truth.
What is Akiko's conviction?
Crime is repulsive.
Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. She has a previous conviction. Why else would she have aided his escape?
Show me your truth.
I mean, that probably would have already been enough. But...
They're not your marshals. An unexpected glint of truth in the bed of mystery. The dead bodies at the first seal aren't marshals.
That is a lie, Nerachito.
Where are the real marshals?
I have a bad feeling about this.
My suspicion is somewhere in the barracks. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal?
Toro min quina insela quine tarfa curva.
Grand Marshal, this is a courtroom. Keep your language in check.
Don't test me.
The blood sample from the dead guards doesn't match any records for the marshals.
She's lying. Her little PDA got it wrong.
That's her go-to excuse. Technology fails.
Did Starlight get it wrong? Is this really the truth?
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
This is the truth, Judge. The blood doesn't match. Our bodies are not marshals.
Did you run a DNA test on the
I
bodies?
don't like this.
No, Dr. Doomjazz told me that the server containing the necessary DNA files has been corrupted.
Is this true?
I'm worried.
Yes, Judge. My system's automated backup failed. I checked the one on the moon, and that had corrupted as well.
Can we recover the data?
The only people that can are on the next island, and we're in lockdown.
Do you suspect foul play?
There's no way to tell.
Troubling. Carry on, investigator.
Crime is repulsive.
Akiko refused to let Doomjazz examine the bodies.
Why?
She didn't want to dishonor their sacrifice.
This is a break in procedure.
They gave their life in service. Their bodies should not be desecrated by an examination.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
I believe she was trying to hide that the blood didn't match.
Why?
Crime cannot hide.
Akiko is in a relationship with Captain Voth, who was stationed at the First Seal last night.
Don't you dare say his name, Nenorochito. Do not dishonor him with your lies.
How do you know this, Loft Eyes?
I don't like this.
Crimson testified to it.
C'est
Miss Acid?
I can't divulge my sources, but it's true.
Crime cannot hide.
Relationships between the Grand Marshal and her troops are expressly forbidden. Dr. Doomjazz testified that the council had found out about her relationship with her troops.
You really can't keep anything to yourself if you see a bit of leg, can't you?
You've got this wrong!
I'm sorry, Akiko. I never thought you were involved with any of this. I'm duty-bound to an investigation.
Did it work? Did you get laid? Fustangio.
I mean, it did? Sorry?
Enough! Do not taint the sanctity of this Church of Truth.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ais Kiwami told him that the council were going to strip her of authority on the next island. If Akiko knew this, it would give her a motive to kill the council.
Soldiers are sworn to give their life in service. As their commander, I didn't take the honor of a glorious death from them.
Then why did you switch the bodies?
The bodies weren't switched, you made this up.
Can you prove the bodies weren't switched, Grand Marshal?
There are records in the barracks.
Crime cannot hide.
Judge, the barracks have become Akiko's own private fiefdom. The marshals are not loyal to the Syndicate or the gods. They are loyal to her.
Is this a fact?
Any
or a
proof
truth?
she can magic up from the barracks can't be trusted.
I agree with you, investigator.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Akiko didn't want her troops to die. She knew about the murder and switched them.
Can you prove that?
Paradise feels wrong.
Akiko removed 2 prisoners from the barracks prison.
Do you have proof they are the murdered guards?
Don't test me.
No, but they are unaccounted for. They were never logged back into the prison after being removed.
Can't even make up a convincing story for her lie.
Don't test me.
The maintenance shed near the council building shows sign of habitation. There are drag marks and human waste inside.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Akiko stored them in there and switched them out when the time came.
Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
I don't like this.
The guards were killed with a damaged blade.
A damaged blade?
Lacerations on their throat were ragged. This indicates a blade with nicks or damage would have caused them. Akiko's sword is battle damaged and would have caused the messy lacerations on the victims. Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. This fits with her plan of faking Henry's escape.
What's the grand plan, Loved Eyes?
Got it.
We've got more case files to go, Judge.
What about the blade Henry was found with?
Henry's blade was a new, perfect blade. It doesn't have a serrated edge. It wouldn't have made a ragged cut.
Crime is repulsive.
Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated
I
Henry.
have a bad feeling about
She made a
this.
mistake or got too cocky, though, and didn't use the right blade to kill the guards.
Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
No, I do not.
I've nothing to present.
And I think this one's pretty ironclad.
Good work, Loved Eyes.
The truth is revealed and proves that Akiko is guilty.
Paradise feels wrong.
Got anything to say about this one, Akiko?
I was ordered to kill my troops. I would never do that. Bonds born on the battlefield cannot be broken.
I beg your pardon?
That is a lie. How weird of you to speak up, Carmelina.
What?
She is lying. I switched the guards out for prisoners and killed the fakes.
Why didn't you admit to it when you told us about the rest of your involvement?
Are you stupid, Tarfa? Before all of this, I was a soldier. I will be a soldier until I die. Soldiers always see their missions through. I was not going to have my name further tarnished if you hadn't got the evidence. I will be executed regardless. Soldiers must maintain their dignity no matter what.
The truth becomes clearer.
Yep. Okay, KHX is missing. KHX is the Syndicate's master craftsman and designer of the second Holy Seal that protects the Council. He hasn't been seen for a number of days.
Our craftsman KHX is missing. Was he the victim of a crafted tragedy? He disappeared a number of days ago. Strange for a Syndicate member, but suspicious because he crafted the second Holy Seal. Did someone try to obtain the secret from him? Investigator, do you know what happened to KHX?
I have a bad feeling about this.
He's dead, lying on the rocks off the coast of the island.
Dead! The fangs of death grip this island so tightly. How could this happen? Investigator,
Please, yeah. Who do I accuse? This is another toughie. Nah, it's not Akiko. Yeah, she claims it was for a repair, but we found the repair form, so yeah. Crimson is a tricky one. But I don't actually think she did it. Yeah, KHX was obsessed with her. She was in a relationship. Obsessive rambling, but all of this is basically just the same evidence. Unsent letter to Crimson. KHX is accusing her of using him to find the secrets to the second Holy Seal. The key is missing and he's going to tell Montserrat that Crimson took it. And she did acquire it and gave it to Witness. But I don't think she actually killed KHX. I actually think it was Yuri. Because of the ring. The ring is basically the smoking gun. Meaning in his deadly struggle, KHX had to have gripped it from Yuri. Why was he clutching this when he died? It makes no sense other than it's related to the attacker, as it says. Lydia identified it to be Yuri's ring.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Plus we know, like, Crimson Acid sold the secrets to Witness, not to Carmelina's faction, which includes Yuri.
I believe Yuri is behind the disappearances. Want to save me some trouble here and cooperate, Yuri?
I'm not going down without a fight, freak. You need to prove it.
Show me your truth.
Okay, from least to most convincing.
There are drag marks leading away from KHX's workshop. I believe Yuri killed him to get the key to the second holy seal and tried to hide his body.
Those could have come from anywhere. This is a farce.
Show me your truth.
Yuri shut down the boat rides around the island on the same day that KHX went missing.
Got it.
Yuri picked a bad place to dump the body and needed to make sure it wouldn't be found.
Yuri!
What business is it of yours?
Shutting down the boat rides is one of my duties. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
Is this a fact?
Why do it
Or
early?
the truth?
Who cares about the boats? They're only there for citizens to try and block out the mundanity of their existence for a few minutes. I shut them down early, so what? I was just getting work done.
Show me your truth.
KHX's dead body was clutching Yuri's ring.
How do you know it belongs to Yuri?
Lydia confirmed it. Yuri had apparently lost it. In this case, he lost it in the hand of a murder victim. KHX had it in a death grip. I believe he pulled it off in the struggle when he knew he was going to die. He held onto it in death to give us a clue.
Don't be snide with me.
Someone's trying to frame me. They stole my ring and planted it at the scene.
None. The fist was gripping it tightly. If it had been planted, it would have had to be done before rigor mortis set in.
Don't make me laugh.
You people are out of your minds. This wasn't me.
Show me your truth.
Okay. Huh.
Was this part of your orders as well, Yuri?
I have been chosen.
Fine, I got the key for the second seal for her. KHX was an unfortunate casualty.
Craft is its own reward.
This is the ravings of someone deceived by a god that has been caught out.
We'll get to you later. And you got it by force?
Nonsense.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. I offered him a council seat and hoped he'd turn. We fought and I smashed him with a tool he had lying around.
How did you get the key from him?
Freak.
His laptop was unlocked, it wasn't hard to find.
Worthless.
I copied the file, dumped his body and left.
Believe what you want.
Nonsense!
Okay, he basically admitted it. That's
The
good.
court finds Yuri guilty.
Yep, Yuri's guilty. Okay, well done. So far I haven't misclicked. And on that nice little splash art, this episode comes to a close. Okay. This is taking some time, but I'm pretty much certain we can finish it within the next episode. Yeah, we got some of the smaller cases out of the way, and especially cases I wasn't so sure about. And my perception has shifted, especially on Akiko. Now I believe that the whole oral attack device isn't so much a red herring, but was Witness's plan to create a distraction or something of the sort. And it just didn't work because Henry was already gone when like Lydia triggered the oral attack device. So it basically was just, a red herring unused. That's the only thing that makes sense at this point. Anyway, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed this beginning to the finale. I probably have to title them finale already. And yeah, will join me next time when we continue to plow our way through those cases. Pretty much everybody but Doom, Jazz, and Crimson are gonna have some sort of conviction at the end of this, I believe. Oof, that's rough. I don't like that we are forced to use the death penalty here. Really, I really do not. But that's how the cookie crumbles, that's the game. Can't really not convict them. There has to be somebody. Okay, hope you ladies and gents enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Until then, I guess.